Have you ever felt like something greater is waiting for you, but you don't know how to reach it? What if you discovered that the life you desire is already unfolding, just in another place, a dimension where different choices were made? Close your eyes for a moment and picture an infinite road with countless forks. At each one, you made a decision, creating a new version of yourself. Now imagine all these versions existing, vibrating in different dimensions, waiting for you. Parallel realities aren't just a fascinating concept, they are a powerful way to understand the universe and yourself. They transcend the boundaries of science and spirituality, showing how your choices and thoughts create paths that coexist in infinite possibilities. The best part is that these versions can reveal answers, unlock new horizons, and align your life with the purpose you seek. But how can you access them? The answer might be closer than you think. Imagine your life as a map with countless roads intersecting, diverging, and meeting again. Every decision you make, even the simplest ones, places you on one of these paths. But what happens to the options you left behind? They don't vanish, they continue to exist, traveled by alternate versions of you, creating new branches of your story. Parallel realities are dimensions where all your choices, dreams, and actions unfold into infinite possibilities. Think of them as branches of a great tree. You may be walking along a specific branch, but the others remain, growing in different directions. Each version of you carries something unique, shaped by circumstances and decisions that could have been yours. For some, this might sound like science fiction. Yet, the concept of parallel realities is increasingly supported by both science and spirituality. Quantum physics, for instance, suggests that our universe isn't singular, it's merely one among many. In each universe, conditions may vary slightly, allowing new possibilities to emerge. Spirituality, on the other hand, has always reminded us that our consciousness is boundless and that we can access hidden aspects of ourselves to guide our journey. Why does this matter to you? Because these realities are not just abstract ideas, they have a direct impact on how you perceive your life. What if the solution to your current challenge has already been discovered by an alternate version of you? What if the version of you that lives in harmony and achieves your dreams could send you signals and guidance? Understanding parallel realities offers an opportunity for growth. It's a reminder that you are not confined to who you are today. There are infinite versions of yourself, and each of them can be a source of learning and transformation. When we think about parallel realities, we often face the question, is this merely imagination, or is there a solid foundation for these ideas? This is where quantum physics emerges as a fascinating bridge between science and spirituality, offering new perspectives on what truly constitutes our reality. The many-worlds interpretation, proposed by physicist Hugh Everett, suggests that every decision made causes reality to split, creating parallel universes where different possibilities unfold. Imagine flipping a coin. At the moment it lands, the universe might split into two. In one, the result is heads, in the other, tails. While complex, this concept invites us to consider that what we perceive as real could be just a fraction of something far greater. Another compelling idea is quantum entanglement. Particles that have interacted remain connected regardless of distance, as if they share information instantaneously. This mirrors the spiritual notion that everything in the universe is interconnected. Similarly, if we think of consciousness as energy, it too can transcend physical boundaries and explore different dimensions of existence. But how does this relate to you? If science proposes that every decision creates new realities, and that particles can communicate across infinite distances, imagine what your mind, so much more complex, is capable of. If every choice you make shapes a different universe, what might happen if you could access those realities? Perhaps, the answers to your biggest dilemmas already exist in a dimension where you chose a different path. This connection between science and spirituality isn't just an intriguing concept. It's an invitation to explore the vast potential of your consciousness. Maybe you don't need to create something new, but rather tune into what is already possible within the universes that coexist alongside yours. Imagine your alternate version scattered like invisible waves, each vibrating at a specific frequency. Much like tuning into a radio station, you can only connect with them by aligning your vibration to theirs. This is the key to accessing the lessons and potential of these parallel versions, harmonizing your energy and consciousness. Everything in the universe is energy, and every thought or emotion you emit carries a vibration. If you wish to connect with a version of yourself that has already found balance, purpose, or fulfillment, you must match its frequency. This involves cultivating thoughts and feelings that mirror what that version of you experiences daily: joy, confidence, peace, or determination. But how can you tell if you're in tune? Often, subtle signs appear in your life. Profound intuitions, déjà vu, or vivid dreams may be messages from versions of yourself already living the reality you desire. Imagine waking up from a dream where the solution to a persistent problem becomes clear. This could be guidance from a parallel dimension, steering you towards a new path. Certain practices can help strengthen this connection. Guided meditation is a powerful tool. During meditation, you can visualize a portal or an encounter with a version of yourself that has already achieved what you seek. Ask questions such as, "What do I need to know now?" or "What should my next step be?" Another effective technique is creative visualization. Close your eyes and picture what it would be like to live the life you desire. How would you act? What choices would you make? And what habits would you adopt? By integrating these elements into your present life, you reinforce the bridge to that alternate version. Keeping a reflective journal is also essential. Record your intuitions, patterns you notice, and feelings that connect you to something greater. Over time, you'll see that these small steps not only align your vibration, but also transform your reality. Connecting with yourself in another reality isn't a magical act, but an exercise in expansion and awareness. When you realize that each version of yourself holds something to teach, you begin to craft a life aligned with your highest potential. Connecting with parallel versions of yourself isn't just an exercise in imagination or curiosity. It's a gateway to a deeper level of self-awareness and spiritual growth. By accessing these realities, you expand your understanding of who you are, discover new possibilities, and glimpse the potential of who you can become. Imagine you're facing a challenge in the present, a professional dilemma, an emotional struggle, or even a period of stagnation. Now consider this: what if a version of you has already overcome it? What advice would that version offer? These insights can guide you practically, bringing clarity to decisions that may feel overwhelming. By integrating lessons from other dimensions, you're not just learning, you're accelerating your personal evolution. Each insight gained from these connections becomes a piece of a larger puzzle, helping you align with a more fulfilling life. And it's not merely about achieving goals, it's about realizing that you have the power to create the reality you desire. This knowledge is transformative because it shifts you from being a victim of circumstances to becoming a co-creator of your own journey. When you begin to access these other parts of yourself, you realize there are no limits to what you can achieve. The answers aren't out there, they're within you, scattered across the various dimensions that make up your essence. The true purpose of this connection is to help you live with greater intention and authenticity, aligning with your most complete and genuine self. Opening yourself to parallel realities is like exploring uncharted territories within yourself, uncovering strengths and resources you never knew you possessed. This experience fosters a profound sense of unity, not just with your alternate dimensions, but also with the greater web of existence. When you realize the universe is an infinite dance of possibilities, you begin to navigate it with greater creativity, confidence, and authenticity. Imagine discovering that the courage you need to overcome a challenge already exists within you, not as a distant ideal, but as a tangible force that you can access right now. This realization awakens something new, the confidence that you already hold the tools to transform your reality. The impact of this connection extends beyond the individual. By accessing versions of yourself with different ways of thinking, feeling, and acting, you expand your perspective. Your vision is no longer confined by past experiences, but opens to ideas from dimensions where the impossible has already become reality. This connection also transforms your relationships. When you understand that all versions of yourself coexist in harmony, you realize that your connections with others carry this same multiplicity. You begin to see others as part of a universal network of possibilities and collaborations. This understanding fosters deeper interactions, rooted in empathy and mutual understanding. Ultimately, the greatest transformation occurs when you start living as a conscious co-creator of your reality. Every choice becomes more than just a practical decision, it becomes an opportunity for manifestation, tapping into the infinite potential available to you, across all dimensions of your being. The reality you live in now is just one among infinite possibilities. Each moment offers the chance to explore these alternate dimensions and access resources already available in other versions of yourself. It's a powerful reminder that transformation begins with a closer look at who you are and who you can become. The key lies in turning potential into action. Choose, even gradually, to bring the qualities of your ideal self into your present life. Be bolder in your choices, kinder to yourself, and more attentive to the opportunities that arise. The doors to new worlds aren't distant, they begin with how you decide to move forward today. The true first step isn't about understanding everything, but trusting that you already have enough to begin. The universe is vast and full of possibilities, yet its power lies in its simplicity. Every decision creates a path, every step opens a portal. In this process, you'll realize that the life you've always dreamed of isn't elsewhere, it's built here, one moment at a time.